Hello everyone, so you have to excuse the fact that I look like complete shit and I feel terrible, but people really liked my last video I made, which was comparing the last 32 of the PDC World Championships to the last 32 of the BDO World Championships, and there was quite a big difference, but I decided I'd do the last 16. The last 16 just finished in the BDO, so let's have a look at the results and how to compare them and stuff, and let me tell you, it is closer than you think, so stick around for the video, hope you enjoy it, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing to talk about is the averages. So I took the average of the last 16 matches in the PDC and the last 16 matches in the BDO. And the results were quite similar, actually. So the average of the PDC last 16 was 94.1. And the average of the last 16 of the BDO was 91.4, which was only a 2.7 difference in the averages, which isn't huge. It's not a massive difference, in my opinion. But anyway, so there were no averages in the BDO or the PDC below 80 in this section. For the averages between 80 and 90, the PDC there were 2 and the BDO there were 5. So 12.5% of the PDC's last 16 averages were between 80 and 90, and 31.25% of the averages of the BDO were between 80 and 90. Okay, so averages between 90 and 100. In the PDC, there were 16 averages between 90 and 100. And in the BDO, there were 11, which is kind of very, very similar, in my opinion. So, 81.25% of the averages in the PDC were between 90 and 100. And 68.75% of the averages in the PDO were between 90 and 100. And then as far as 100 plus averages goes, there was only one, and that was Michael van Gerwen. And there weren't any in the BDO at all. So as far as the averages go, in my opinion, there really wasn't much difference. There was a slight difference, but it wasn't huge. I was quite surprised at these stats, to be honest. Compared to the first video, compared to the last 32, the BDO had a much better last 16, which is really, really impressive because they were looking like they were really struggling. But it's nice to see them improve their games, and yeah. So the averages weren't nothing really crazy. So the next stat to look at is the 180. So in the PDC, there were 93 scores of 180, and in the BDO, there were only 65. I think that's kind of a big difference. It's like 30% difference. But the PDC played 48 sets, and the BDO, they played 42 sets. So the average 180s per set for the PDC was 1.94, and the averages 180s per set in the BDO was 1.55. So if you remember my last video, the averages were pretty much exactly the same on the 180s. So that's kind of interesting. The averages were very different, but the 180s were very, very much in the same ballpark. So kind of interesting that. I don't know why they don't hit as many 180s as the PDC. As far as the averages go, they can clearly play like the PDC players can play when they're playing well, but they don't seem to hit the 180s like they did. And then as far as prize money goes, in the last 16, if you lost in the last 16 of the PDC, you'd get £35,000. And if you lost in the last 16 of the BDO, well, we have no idea. We don't know, still don't know what the prize money is. It could be £3,000, it could be £5,000, it could be £1,500. I don't know what it is. I've got no idea. If anyone knows what the prize money is for the BDO, please comment it in the comment section below. I've seen so many things on the internet saying, this is it. I have no idea. But anyway, guys, let's get back in the middle of the screen. That is the video for today. I just wanted to update you on the averages and do an update video on my last video. So, sorry if my voice sounds stupid. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. But that's the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on it, share it with your friends, and let me know what you thought in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me in the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.